Hey guys, I need you guys to go for like 20 minutes. I gotta stream this game because I'm the home team, so I don't have a choice. Trust me, I don't want to stream it. Or you'll eat all the Doritos. Good morning, Chatterinos.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans.
It's fine. I was talking to my stream.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David.
Good morning, Chatterinos.
Guys, let's get this thing started.
Today is an early game. It's been a while since we got on this shit this early in the morning. I'm probably about to get my shit kicked in.
Will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Snap it to the back. Fights off the defender. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
It's right here. We're the lap was charging the laptop.
Just get downhill.
No, if your boat's about to die, just
they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Just gonna get it.
Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Yeah, because it says it's on like the laptop's on like 30 or 40%. So here, hold on. Let me run this play and I'll give it to you.
Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Hunter. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking
just wasn't
to keep
turning
this
on.
drive moving.
You were plugging in on it.
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Trying play action. He rifles one deep to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They boot it away. Looks it in at the 40. Bulldozes his way through. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw, it's Childs. Punts it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a good game.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And they'll
Oh, my Lord.
This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Yeah. She's at it was my mom.
Not a chance.
She just left with my mom.
Will stay right where it is after that miss.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Running back searching for a hole.
All right, this motherfucker will stop the run, so I'm about to stop it.
Cold as soon as he got it.
Better figure something out.
Gotta love
I
how
gotta
this defense
stop
started
the
the football
ball.
game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
I don't know. We forced the fucking.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And the Huskers are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Ball is loose. Defense falls.
Going to
be a turnover.
That looks like a real...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone.
So the
Spartans
fumbles.
have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Pulls it in. It's McCray. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Right down the middle. It's picked off. That's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air, it's Raiola. Quickly to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented, but you saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step to try and be better.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Key. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cornhusker.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard
Hey, boys, I
line.
need to start getting dressed.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Fires to the middle. On target to the left. Now they're starting to do it. They've got a first down at the 44.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. Here's a hit. And the physical play there forced forces the incompletion on first down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. This time on target. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open.
I'm tired.
They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Belly. Touchdown, Sparty. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacks on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Power football with the run. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Going for the big play. It's caught. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take them however we can get them. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection there, but a great job concentrating to haul in that play and come up with an explosive play offense.
That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Key. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beat. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Johnson. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
He turns that loose down the right side. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on throw, and that leads to the interception.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Childs. A little screen to the running backs. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there.
There he goes.
Hey, that shit matters. Punt me my football. Punt me my football. Punt me my football. I'm going to punt. You got to punt the ball, sir. Punt me my football, please. I'm out. Punt me my football.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Turns it loose. It's caught downfield. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Direct snap. It continues
You're a
to
fat
be a
bitch.
long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. The 40. The 20.
Fuck!
And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Spartans.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that
Yeah, I hate this stupid ass. You got it, bro. You got this game, dog.
They don't give up
I'm team,
but they
man.
take the
Fuck.
football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I'm over here getting my ass whooped by a fucking Xbox player.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Nebraska offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete.
Why you keep dropping the goddamn ball, man? What the fuck?
Well,
Jesus Christ.
Credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows.
I ain't got no choice. I can't run the goddamn ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Fuck.
Off play action. Under fire. And it's
Thank you.
The penalty flag has fallen in the holding
I'm done.
zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hey, you got it.
Amazing.
I don't know if you can hear me or not, bro, but I'm about to concede. You can have this game, bro. I'm not doing this. It's too early in the morning for me to be dealing with this NCAA bullshit. I'm not doing it. I'm not. So, GG's, good game. I'm done.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He wants to change this route.
God damn it! What the fuck?
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage.
God damn, man. These fucking... I am over this game, bro. Like, this is the shittiest shit ever. And I gotta use trash-ass Nebraska. What the fuck, man?
Dropping back, it's Raiola.
Hey.
Fires to the wideout.
God damn it!
Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's key.
4th and out. I don't give a fuck about it.
Going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
Fucking 4th and inches. Get the fuck out of here. I hate this game. I hate this game.
Territory. On 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I hate this fucking game.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find
this game is ass.
To wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
I don't want to play this shit.
The Huskers are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it.
I thought I said no more sandwiches.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Because y'all gonna make a big fucking... It's cool, man.
Still some work to do after that.
Yeah, you guys gonna make a big fucking crazy mess.
To the air, it's Raiola. Finds the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains.
It does.
At the 22.
I told
The
him.
magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And the Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. To the
excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 4 over Virginia. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a man. It's Childs. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Snagged in the middle. It's Belly. Tackled there by the defense.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The short hands. It's McCray. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
You guys will go for it too, brother.
What I love about this defense,
Shit.
they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Complete and looking for the first down.
Let's go!
That defense rising up and stopping.
Fuck Michigan State. Let's fucking go.
By the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
He makes a catch. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, the quarterback has looked his way early, and he's looked his way often all game long. Now he's got over 150 yards when throwing to that guy.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husker!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead. Here with just a little bit of time
I didn't.
left.
Yeah, what happened?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The the Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can...
And the defense got him at the 27.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
Back to pass, it's Childs. He lets it fly. He's got it on the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, that is just what this offense needed. The quarterback already has a couple turnovers, throwing the ball to the other team. This ball, 50-50 ball, somebody needed to make a play to spark this offense, and the receiver does it. Nice catch, nice job after the catch, and this offense has some momentum now.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They'll try to get outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Makes it past the marker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll go to the toss. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Grab near the marker. It's Barney. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for space. It's I. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 11 over Virginia. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Can't get the subs, chat. You guys are amazing, man. I don't know what the fuck I would do without you guys. Keep paying my bills.
And he's going to get it up.
I don't need no energy. Just need y'all to keep gifting them subs. Seems like y'all gift subs and I score. Is that what y'all are doing? Every time I get the sub, you guys score? Or, you know, every time I score, y'all get the sub? Shit.
That defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him.
Y'all get that shit when it keep. Yeah, he read that. What was he in? I don't never do that again.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
This is a waste of possession.
Dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, it's a reverse. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
A lot of times you have these guys start, these wide receivers, they're game breakers, and you want to find ways to give them the football, whether it be screens, whether it be jet sweeps. Just find ways to give him the football because he can get 5 yards in a hurry when you need those plays, especially when you want to mix it up on the defense and keep guessing.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hunter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And the old school toss play, huh? They'll just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole? As opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Might be changing the route. Trying to get the corner. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
No, she's not going to come here because you come here to her.
The Huskers can really
You come to her.
second and short.
Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after
because we were.
Terrific run.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that
rolling, gotta go to the grocery
store.
store.
Can keep the physical ground
and I'm pretty sure Ariana's not going to be back.
As they go along,
we can't leave y'all here. But I shouldn't have to explain that to you, son, because I'm your dad. And I say get dressed. I don't know.
They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Babe, if your grandpa.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They're turning it on! And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nebraska offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way. So the defense...
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Husker! And the route is on. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and they're playing.
A lot of room to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is
I gotta put my 1st string defense back in, man. This sucks.
Players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Loss on 1st down increases the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a 1st down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
He's going for the goal line.
Yes!
Get there, a 4th down stop.
They don't respect my fucking defense.
Trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
There he goes. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. That's just what the doctor ordered in the running game. He gets it out to the 16 before going out of bounds.
got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's stopped for no gain again.
I'm gonna get the first down.
Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down.
His run defense, babe, it's phenomenal.
Offense changing the play.
He shut down my run game.
Throw, it's Raiola. Looking down the middle.
He stopped
Wide
that.
open downfield. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Huskers will have it 1st and 10. Going to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Using his legs, it's Nelson. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up 3rd down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
Complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped at the line.
G fucking G.
Clock is all zeros, and time has expired here.
Your run defense is phenomenal. You turned me into a passer, and I hate that. Yeah, I would love for you to come take Michigan State in my league. Awesome defense, bro. GG, that was awesome. I feel like he was already in. That was a hell of a game. National.